Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Thoughts of a Rambling Mind. I only make videos when I find things intriguing, and of course, I'm intrigued. So this video today is going to be about Terrence Crawford. I did a little breakdown a while ago about Errol Spence and the major flaw that I think he had. And so I'm going to do another breakdown about Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, I feel like, is an excellent fighter. I think that he has a lot of issues when it comes to fighting Errol Spence, though. You know, as you know, styles make fights. Terrence Crawford going up against Errol Spence, I don't think we've ever seen a black fighter that fights with the style of Errol Spence. And I don't think that we've seen a black fighter that's been able to go 12 rounds. I mean, short of Floyd Mayweather, being able to go 12 rounds without any sign of fatigue. I don't think that we've ever seen a black fighter that can do that. Errol Spence will be the first. Also, he fights. His fighting style reminds me a lot of Mexican style fighters, where they put out high output with little regard of their personal defense or personal safety. They rely solely on their hardiness and ability to take damage while giving it, and consistency and doggedness. And I believe that that's Errol Spence's style. And for a black fighter, this is very unique. If we add some of the stereotypical skill traits that black fighters come with, along with the fighting style, it makes Errol Spence pretty damn superior. So I think that Crawford is going to have some issues dealing with that style. Crawford's style reminds me, he's got an athletic style. He's got a dynamic style. He's got a style that shows many, many different aspects of boxing, many different skill sets. It's very entertaining to watch him because he's got a real mean streak. He's got a get-back mentality. If he gets hits, he wants his hit back. And in most fights, that's probably the most entertaining thing about him. Against Errol Spence, though, I have a feeling that might be his downfall. Crawford reminds me of Roy Jones in the way that he's able to pretty much control his body. Switch left to right, orthodox and southpaw. Roy Jones didn't switch, but he definitely had the talent, I believe, to do so. So I feel like Terrence is going to go out kind of like Roy did. I think we're watching, slowly but surely, the athleticism leave Terrence Crawford. There's also an eagerness. Terrence Crawford looks like someone that is a little too happy to be on a stage that he's never been on before. He actually appears to be a person that's never been on such a high stage. Aside from that, watching a couple fights, there's the Edegijus, I think I'm pronouncing his name right, Kaviaskis fight, where Terrence Crawford got dropped. Like, he got dropped. He got rocked by a left hook, then a right hook, and he fell and grabbed on to Kaviaskis, held on for dear life. Kaviaskis kept swinging and knocked him to the floor. Now, it wasn't ruled a knockout, but he got dropped. No question about it. You know, I was watching the Uriokis Gamboa fight against Crawford. Gamboa caught him with a good right hand. Rocked him again. Saw Terrence Crawford with the spaghetti legs, completely unstable on his feet. He was in trouble. Gamboa very much shorter, very much smaller, and lacking the mobility, couldn't capitalize off of this hit. I don't think Errol Spence will have this problem. See, the reason why Terrence Crawford gets into these issues with these fighters is because he'll get caught and he'll go right back in for revenge. It's the dog in him. And he leaves himself open to be countered heavily by strong shots. We've never seen Errol Spence wobbled, right? Errol Spence was hit twice, full face, unprotected, and he was fine. So I say that to say, I believe that Terrence Crawford is going to lose this fight. I don't take anything away from the skill set, but I just think Errol Spence has him outmatched, and unfortunately, a lot of people's feelings are going to get hurt because there are a lot of people who have a lot of stock in Terrence Crawford. I think the changing of boxing, this undefeated ever since Floyd Mayweather, has made it so that when Terrence Crawford loses, he'll lose a lot of stock. And I think that's why the negotiations are taking as long as they're taking. Terrence Crawford had made a statement over a year ago about Errol Spence, saying that if he had confidence that he would hurry up and sign a deal even if he had to take money. Clearly, Terrence Crawford is explaining the behind-the-scenes inner workings and thought process behind negotiating. And right now, Terrence Crawford is holding up the negotiations because he wants to get more money. And as he said, you only want to get more money when you're not confident in your victory and you're going to lose. That O and your stock will begin to drop. So I think everybody understands what's going on here, and Terrence Crawford is doing the right thing by insuring the bag because he knows he's going to lose this fight. And it'll be the biggest money-making chance that he'll ever have in his career. Anyway, those are my thoughts of a rambling mind. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Oh, comment.